Have you ever wondered why we don't live for just one day or 1,000 years? It's a question that's fascinated me for a long time, and the answer is pretty mind-blowing. Our lifespan isn't just some random number. It's the result of an intricate dance between our genes, biology, environment, and evolution. The 70 to 80 years we typically live is kind of like the Goldilocks zone for human existence. It's long enough for us to grow, learn, reproduce, and pass on our knowledge, but not so long that we overstay our welcome on this planet. At the cellular level, we're constantly in a battle against time. Our cells accumulate damage. Think DNA mutations, proteins going haywire, oxidative stress, and eventually, our body's repair mechanisms just can't keep up. It's like a game of cellular whack-a-mole, and eventually the moles win.
The length of life in humans, and indeed all species, is determined by a complex balance between the need for growth, reproduction, and survival. Evolution fine-tunes lifespan based on what best supports the continuation of a species, balancing the costs of maintaining the body against the benefits of passing on genes. In nature, different organisms have drastically different lifespans. Some insects, like mayflies, live only a day, while certain species of turtles can live for over 150 years. Humans fall somewhere in the middle, reflecting a trade-off between rapid reproduction and long-term survival. Lifespan is like the runtime of a high-performance machine. Too short, and the machine doesn't achieve its purpose. Too long, and maintenance becomes unmanageable, leading to diminishing returns. Why not one day? The need for development and reproduction. A one-day lifespan would not allow humans to reach physical maturity, reproduce, or care for offspring. Human bodies are complex, requiring years of development before they become fully functional. Additionally, human survival depends on acquiring knowledge and skills, which takes time. A one-day lifespan would make it impossible for individuals to contribute meaningfully to the species' survival, either through reproduction or by passing down knowledge. Consider the mayfly, which lives for about 24 hours. Its entire life cycle revolves around rapid reproduction, with no time allocated for growth beyond its larval stage. Humans, by contrast, require years of physical and cognitive development before they can reproduce and contribute to society. A one-day lifespan for humans would be like planting a tree that must grow, bloom, and produce fruit within 24 hours. Such a rapid life cycle would make it impossible for the tree to establish roots or thrive. Why not 1,000 years? Biological and evolutionary constraints. A lifespan of 1,000 years would require the body to repair itself and maintain function for an extended period, far beyond what our biology currently allows. Over time, cells accumulate damage from factors like oxidative stress, DNA mutations, and protein misfolding. Even with repair mechanisms, this damage eventually impairs the body's systems, leading to aging and death. Evolutionarily, there's limited pressure to extend lifespan beyond the reproductive and child-rearing years, as survival beyond these periods contributes less to the gene pool. Greenland sharks, one of the longest-lived vertebrates, can live for over 400 years. However, their slow metabolism and minimal cellular activity contribute to their longevity. Humans with higher metabolic rates and more active lifestyles accumulate damage faster, limiting our lifespan. Expecting humans to live 1,000 years is like expecting a car to run continuously for centuries without significant overhauls. Even with regular maintenance, wear and tear accumulate, eventually leading to breakdowns. The role of evolution in shaping lifespan. lifespan is closely tied to the evolutionary strategy of a species. In humans, evolution has favoured a moderately long lifespan to balance reproduction with parental care and societal contribution. Human offspring are highly dependent, requiring years of nurturing and teaching to ensure their survival. Evolution has therefore shaped human lifespan to allow sufficient time for individuals to reproduce and support their descendants until they can fend for themselves. Elephants, like humans, have long lifespans and extended parental care. This strategy increases the chances of offspring survival in challenging environments. In contrast, species with shorter lifespans, like mice, rely on producing many offspring with minimal care provided. Evolutionary pressures on lifespan are like investment strategies. Humans invest heavily in fewer offspring over a longer period, ensuring quality and survival, while other species prioritise quantity over longevity. Biological mechanisms of ageing and death. Human ageing is driven by the gradual accumulation of cellular and molecular damage. Telomeres, the protective caps at the ends of chromosomes, shorten with each cell division, limiting the number of times a cell can divide. Additionally, exposure to environmental factors such as UV radiation and toxins accelerates damage. Over time, these processes lead to the decline of vital functions and increase susceptibility to diseases. Research shows that in certain long-lived species, such as tortoises, telomeres degrade much more slowly, contributing to their extended lifespans. In humans, despite advancements in medicine and lifestyle improvements, ageing remains an inevitable biological process. Ageing in humans is like the gradual fraying of a rope. Each use, or cellular division, causes a little more wear, until eventually the rope can no longer hold its load. Limits of nutrient replenishment and repair mechanisms. While a healthy diet and access to nutrients are essential for repairing and maintaining the body, they cannot prevent the fundamental processes of ageing. Cellular repair mechanisms, such as DNA repair and autophagy, the removal of damaged cellular components, become less efficient with age. These diminishing returns mean that even with optimal nutrition and care, the body eventually succumbs to cumulative damage. Antioxidants in the diet can help reduce oxidative stress, slowing down some damage. However, they cannot completely halt ageing or restore already damaged cells, which is why no amount of nutrient replenishment can lead to a lifespan of 1,000 years. Think of nutrient replenishment as routine maintenance for a car. It helps extend the car's lifespan, but it cannot prevent the inevitable wear and tear that comes with time and use. Sociological and ecological implications of lifespan extremes. If human lifespans were as short as a day, society as we know it would not exist. There would be no time for education, technological development, or cultural growth. On the other hand, a 1,000-year lifespan could lead to overpopulation, resource depletion, and stagnation, as fewer generational turnovers could slow innovation and societal progress. Lifespan length must balance individual contributions to society with ecological sustainability. In a hypothetical society where humans live for 1,000 years, younger generations might struggle to find opportunities in a world dominated by long-lived elders, potentially leading to societal stagnation and conflict over limited resources. A society with a 1,000-year lifespan is like a library that never removes old books. Over time, the collection becomes so vast that it becomes difficult to find or introduce new information, hindering growth and adaptability. Future directions. Extending lifespan. Advances in science and medicine are exploring ways to extend human lifespan by targeting the underlying causes of aging. Strategies include telomere extension therapies, senolytics, drugs that remove aged cells, and caloric restriction mimetics that replicate the benefits of a low-calorie diet. While these approaches may significantly increase lifespan and health span, a 1,000-year life remains far beyond current biological limits. The discovery of the drug rapamycin, which has been shown to extend lifespan in animal models, highlights the potential of targeting cellular pathways to slow aging. However, these interventions aim to improve the quality of life rather than achieve extreme longevity. Extending lifespan through medical advances is like upgrading a classic car with modern parts. It can improve performance and longevity, but the car will never be indestructible. Conclusion: the Goldilocks lifespan. Human lifespan is finely tuned by biology and evolution to balance development, reproduction, and societal contribution. A lifespan of 1 day would be too short to sustain our species, while 1,000 years would exceed the limits of our biology and strain societal and ecological systems. As we continue to explore the science of aging, we may extend life and improve its quality, but the inherent balance of life and death remains a fundamental aspect of the human experience.